Our top story tonight details the chaos at Parkside High School earlier today. After a fight broke out, 3 staff members were taken to a local hospital. It's just another incident in a long line of problems plaguing Wicomico County schools. This time, county and school leaders tell us that 2 students got into a fight in a classroom, adding that when things began to escalate, staff members jumped in to stop it. We're told those staff members will be okay and only suffered minor injuries, but county leaders say this is just another example of how bad things have gotten. Today, during a press conference, they all called for change and discussed plans to make things better moving forward.
Received additional resources that we are putting into helping students with social, emotional, and behavioral issues. And so because we have the opportunity to add to those resources, we are going to be engaging with an outside entity who's going to assist us in looking at the very best way to make sure that we are implementing those resources to the fullest extent that we can, to the best of our ability.
State's Attorney Jamie Dyke says any student involved may be charged once that investigation is complete. Wicomico County Sheriff Mike Lewis says a school resource officer was in the building, but added that staff members intervened before he arrived. Well, holiday spirit is in the air, and downtown Salisbury was filled with cheer as people gathered for the annual tree lighting. The event was part of Third Friday, which was appropriately named Holiday Lights. As you can see, they're packed downtown near the parking garage to hear local performances and, of course, to see that lighting, which we hear didn't necessarily go as planned. The tree didn't light initially, but after a little waiting, it finally did light up. And with holiday cheer in the air, we decided to ask a few of the performers what they're most excited for during the holidays.
What are you most excited for?
Presents.
For presents? How about you?
I'm excited to spend time with my family.
Tonight's event was just the start, I should say, of holiday festivities in the city. Holiday lights in the park will also be happening this winter, and of course, there will be a mailbox downtown for children to send letters to Santa. All right, well, it is cold outside, we all know that, but maybe you don't know that you shouldn't fire up your car, truck, or SUV before you hop into that car to start your day. It is actually illegal, that's what we mean, to leave your car running unattended. And if you get caught breaking the law, you could be fined up to $75 in Delaware, $70 in Maryland. Lawmakers say that they implemented the law to protect you and your belongings. Police say that if your car is stolen because you left it running, well, you could face a hefty fine.
So my advice to everyone is stay cold for a few minutes, warm up your car when you're in there, or if you're outside and it's got ice on the window, scrape your ice while your car is warming up. You're there. It's less likely that somebody's going to steal your car with you standing there.
It's also illegal to leave your car unattended in Virginia.
All right, it's the weekend and we're tracking a coastal storm. Looks to bring us some gusty winds both Saturday and Sunday. More on that coming up, but here's our Morse Roofing and Siding Skycam, where we're currently under a wind advisory for the entire weekend. So the beach is under that advisory. We'll be showing you that coming up shortly as well. Weather watchers calling in. Bud and Laurel at 40, 44 for Ted and Millsboro, and we're sitting at 42 for Chuckey and Lewis. Temperatures elsewhere. Look at our northern counties cooling down, and that's because the skies are now clearing and temperatures are falling. Cambridge 39, Easton 37, while it's still 46 in Salisbury and 48 in Ocean City. But all of us should drop down into the upper 30s at least. Some areas a little bit colder, some areas a little bit warmer to the south. Tomorrow, we're looking at winds coming out of the north and northeast. The winds really picking up too. These winds are going to be howling out of the northeast between 20 and 25 miles per hour for the entire weekend, and those are sustained winds. The winds will gust even higher, especially at the coast. The immediate coast where that wind advisory is, the winds could be gusting over 40 miles per hour, while inland areas will be gusting between 20 and perhaps 35, maybe 40 for some inland areas. But it's the beaches and our Virginia counties that are under that wind advisory for the entire weekend. And there's also a coastal flood warning. We're a little bit concerned about some coastal flooding because of those winds off the ocean, and it's our Virginia counties that have a better chance at seeing some flooding for low-lying areas. Again, not because of rain, it's from the winds pushing the ocean in. So we are looking at some rain out there, but it's south of our area. Most of us will stay dry for tonight. Temperatures into the 30s, turning breezy. It's going to stay windy into tomorrow. Chilly too. Temperatures in the 40s. And it looks like it's going to be a battle between the sun and clouds tomorrow. Southern counties with the clouds, northern counties on Saturday with some sunshine. And then all of us will see some cloud cover on Sunday and maybe some rain depending on how close that coastal low gets. Your 7-day forecast does show temperatures into the 50s by next week, warming up a little bit and maybe even upper 50s by the end of the week. Ryan.
All right, Daniel, thank you very much. When we return, we have your top plays brought to you by Delaware Appliance, and we also will offer up some nominees for Delmarva Sports Insider Player of the Week. Don't go away. Delmarva Sports Insider continues when we return.
My name is Ronnie Satchel. I go to Wycomico High School and I play running back. You're watching Delmarva Sports Insider.